like champagne. I'm totally vibing. It's true what they say. It's all about timing.
Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to Unscripted. My name is C Chronicles, and on this channel I post vlogs as well as fragrance reviews. And if you like that style of content and you're not subscribed, kindly do consider subscribing and joining the family. Now if you're returning, thank you so much for the continued support. Now this is Western Wednesdays, and I was going to give you a video on my fragrance collection, but while I was actually 6 minutes into recording that video, I remembered that when I was packing this cabinet on my other channel, which is C Chronicles Talking Sense, I do have two channels. I posted that organized with me video on my second channel, and I had about 6 comments asking me where I get my miniature perfumes, and that question was one that I answered, and then I thought, no, before I do the actual fragrance, the collection in its entirety and show you, let me tell you where I get my miniature perfumes, and for you to be on the lookout for counterfeit, because it does look like there is an influx of counterfeit miniature perfumes. So what I have in front of me is a host of miniature perfumes. I'm going to tell you where I buy them from and what size you should look out for to make sure that you get the authentic thing, right? So we're going to start with this Christian Dior Discovery set. Now this I bought directly from Christian Dior, so all you have to do is go to www.christiandior.com, and this is not a sponsored video. Now it's going to depend on what country you're in. If you're in South Africa, you just go Christian Dior SA. If you're in the UK, christiandior.uk, that sort of thing. And you can get this private collection in this box, nicely wrapped up, and you can do your unboxing if you're into that style of thing. And the good thing about Dior is they actually throw in freebies. Okay, mine came with this Ambre Nuit. Okay, with this was a freebie, came with this as well as a serum. And I think why they threw in another little miniature is for me to have a container to put my miniatures if I'm traveling. And the added bonus, of course, of buying the authentic thing is you get to unbox it yourself. Okay, so the Dior miniatures, guys, come in 7.5 ml. So if you see anything that is maybe 10 ml or bigger, I'm not sure, all right? I'm not sure. I'm not here to say Dior did not make it, but I'm just saying, to my knowledge, when I ordered my miniatures, they came in 7.5 mls. And I'm not trying to refute the fact that these companies also have limited editions and stuff, but most of the miniature sets will not come in an exaggerated size, if you know what I mean, okay? This is my Juliet Has a Gun miniature set, right? These are actually 8 mls. However, the same company has these ones, right, in vial form. I'm not very big on vials, but sometimes you get them in vials because that is what is available. I actually prefer miniatures like this. The vial forms will be 5 mls, and this is going to be 8 mls. And I've noticed that with most of the counterfeit ones, they will make them in the same style bottle and stuff. So if you're a collector like me, this video is important because you don't want to collect the wrong thing, okay? Well, now I bought this set from Skins Cosmetics in South Africa. These came with their discovery box. I'm going to show you a paper in a bit of how they present their discovery box, and they will have these. Now, sometimes the vial forms will come written not for sale. I am yet to get a vial for free unless I've actually bought a perfume, right? So some of the vials that come from Skins Cosmetics will be written not for sale, but they come in a box that costs over $100. So it's just something that I needed to make clear out there. This does not say not for sale. This is actually for sale, but I just wanted to clue you up on that one, that sometimes you will find vials and they'll be written not for sale, but unfortunately you have to buy them unless you have actually bought the real thing and you're gifted, right? So Skins Cosmetics is a shop in South Africa. I'm not being sponsored, and this is where I get some of my miniatures, okay? They do release something like this where they're gonna have like a host of miniatures in one little box, and it costs over $100. Now, Parfums de Marly has got miniatures, all right, 10 mls that come like this. And I think after the 10 mls, you go straight to the 30 ml. So there's something in between. Maybe you need to cross-check whether it's actually the real thing, right? As I said, I stand to be corrected, but this, to my knowledge, is what I know of. So the Parfums de Marly has got miniatures like this where you can get your Delinas, you can get your Sedleys and all that, but they will come in a 10 ml. They might come in vial form, like in a little discovery set of like containing vials and stuff. That is something else. I got that particular Delina from Skins Cosmetics, but that one came in a discovery, lot thing, okay? Because I couldn't get like an individual. Byredo also has miniatures. They have two type of miniatures, right? They're gonna have these vial forms. Let me show you the vial forms. These are my two Gypsy Waters. These are 12 mLs. I'm not so keen on vial forms. I try to avoid them where I can, but sometimes that's all you can get. Let me just show you how the vial form of the or the travel size, right, of the Gypsy Water looks like. This is how it looks like, but the same company, this in vial form is going to be 12 mLs, all right, but the same company has got miniatures that actually are a Byredo lookalike. They come out that come in the Byredo lookalike miniature bottle, like these ones, okay? So you can get these ones singularly, or you can get them in a set. This particular one that comes in the actual bottled like this is actually 8 mLs. 8 mLs in the little bottle lookalike, and then 12 mLs in the vials. Those are also from, the Byredos are also from Skins Cosmetics. The same vials, just like the Byredo, have been done by the company Fenty, right? So you can get your Fenty now in a travel size. You can get it off the Fenty website, or you can get it in store in some of the stores like Sephora. You can get the Fenty in Boots, okay? And that Fenty will come in the vial form, and then it also has a refill bottle that looks exactly like the Fenty, but brownish and tallish, right? So I had to clue you up on that one. Next up is going to be Hermes. Hermes will also give you the same experience as a Dior. You have these ones gift wrapped. You have the ribbon and stuff if you get them directly from Hermes, but you can get them from other stores. Say I bought mine from a duty-free shop. These are 7.5 mLs. Let me just cross-check for you, but I think these are 7.5 mLs. Yeah, these are 7.5 mLs. The good thing about buying the authentic thing is you get the that luxury experience on a budget, right? I'm not saying miniatures are cheap. I'm just saying you can actually get something like this directly from Hermes or some of those authentic websites. So I have this. However, Hermes themselves have got the same thing in miniature boxes, in miniature presentations like this. These are the sort of miniatures that they will say, for instance, with a purchase, throw in there. Say you went in and you bought, let's say, this Dior de Hermes, and in full size, right? And then they will throw maybe a twilly, right? And these little miniatures, again, though not in that orange box, are 7.5 mL. So let me show you a close-up. Okay, 7.5 mL comes looking exactly like the real thing there. Also packaged in a box that is the real thing. So that is how it looks. That is the Dior de Hermes, 7.5 mL, same as your twilly. The difference is your twilly is not going to have a ribbon. So if you come across a little twilly there with a ribbon, maybe in 10 mLs or something, just cross-check if it's authentic, guys. It's pointless collecting the non-original thing. Okay, so this is my Eau de Merveilles, right? This one will come with a little string because it was actually a Christmas tree thing that you can hang there, but it is the real thing from Hermes, the company itself. Then you have Tom Ford. This is the one I actually laughed at when I went into some store. I saw some store with a little Tom Ford miniatures. I think they were in 20 mLs or something like that, and were a set of 4. Tom Ford has got the Discovery set miniatures, yes. I'm not going to dispute that, but the ones I saw, you could see that there was something wrong with. And you can get the same Tom Ford in this style of travel size, right? It is a vial as well with a magnetic top, right? So that's how it's authentic, and it comes in the 10 ml. You can get Tom Ford directly from Tom Ford, but I got mine from Axe Store. Now, next up is going to be these two, right? You can get miniatures of the Carolina Herrera either in a box like this representing the actual miniature on its own or as a set. I didn't buy mine as a set, but I just wanted to show you that yes, Carolina Herrera does have miniatures. My miniature was off Boots. I bought it at Boots. It was a Mother's Day something, and it came as a miniature. So let me just put the actual shoe on the side and show you how the miniature looks like. Or maybe let me hold the shoe so that you can see that it's exactly the same thing. But the Carolina Herrera miniature is going to be in 7 ml. So if you come across a 15 ml Carolina Herrera lookalike or whatever it is, be careful, all right? Just make sure that you cross-check that you're getting the right thing, right? So remember I told you I got mine singularly from Boots. It was inside like a goodie pack type of thing where there were lipsticks and all that, okay? And then Mugler. Mugler has got these ones as well. These ones are written not for sale, but I actually bought mine, okay? Where you will going to get the miniatures of the little angel muse. You're going to get the miniatures of the aura and stuff like that. Now, as I said, with these, you are going to get, say, for instance, if you purchased in store or online directly, and they throw it in as a sample, right? And it comes exactly as how the big bottle looks like, right? It comes exactly as how the big bottle looks like. Now, there are websites like, for instance, eBay. As long as, say, for instance, the size is right, yes, I could recommend eBay. When it comes to the Muglers, they are 5 mls, guys, 5 mls. So if there's anything bigger than that, then maybe you ought to cross-check. Lancome also has, right? This one I did not open properly. This is my Intensima, right? It's going to look exactly like that. But sometimes with Lancome, they come as, you know, the 4s or the 5s or something like that. But you can get them singularly, especially maybe from other sellers that will pull them out and sell them, you know, singularly. And the size for the Lancome, the Trésor, is 5 ml, while this Intensima is a 4 ml. Okay, so with the miniatures, do not expect like a huge amount, because then it's not a miniature anymore, right? That is another thing. That is another way to clue you up to know whether it's actually the real thing or not. So sometimes when there's somewhere there where it's a little bit biggish, it's no longer a miniature. More so that it's biggish and it's coming in a host of whatever it is, like a huge, gigantic, generous looking set and stuff like that. You don't want to build a collection with the wrong thing. So these you can get as a set, just like, let me maybe show you this so that we just get it out of the way, just like this, right? Just like the Versace. It's just that I did not care to put back the Versaces in their box, right? But let me show you. This is how the Versace miniatures will look like. They will look exactly like how the Versace big bottles look like, and they are 5 mls. These you can get from Notino, and you can also get from Fragrance Direct. Okay, Fragrance Direct sells this set of miniatures, so you can get from Fragrance Direct, you can get from Notino, and Notino also has got the, what you call it, the fragrance sets that they create for you, you know, just like how Saint Bar does their thing, that sort of thing. You can get like those sets. This is a Cartier miniature set. I did not put them back because these are a little bit tight to take out. This is how the Cartier one looks like. You can get it directly from Cartier, sometimes with a purchase, whatever. The Cartier vary now, okay? So this is what I was talking about in terms of mls. I've seen a 5 ml there. There's a 4 ml as well as a 6 ml, right? 4 ml is for La Panthère, 6 ml is for Bateau Valet, 5 ml is for Eau de Cartier, and the 6 ml is for the La Panthère et de Perfume. So these also vary in sizes, but as you can see, it's not the sort of, you know, generosity where you get a lot of contents, as in a lot of juice for next to nothing, because the little miniatures are meant to be a discovery size, you know, but getting you to get the feel of the real thing. These miniatures I was gifted by Maud Toussaint Comment. She bought them from the States. I've since lost one of these boxes, right? But this is Miu Miu, and the Miu Miu miniatures are in 7.5 mls, guys, and they come like this, right? Let me just show you. They come like this, sitting in that. right? And then with a little plastic cover there, and then they're put in these boxes, you know. The plastic cover or the plastic top is going to be that, right? So it's that with a plastic top, and then the little box, and these are 7.5 mls, and there is 4 of them. So those are the authentic Miu Miu little miniature sets. I am pretty sure you can get these Miu Mius from Notino as well, but I did not personally purchase my Miu Mius. I got them as a gift from Maud to Saint-Comer, right? Then you have gift sets like this, okay, that are going to give you miniatures that you can't explain where you got from, right? For instance, why I had to show you like this. This is my Guerlain set. It came with that bottle there, the big bottle. It came with a lotion, and then it came with a little miniature there. So this miniature is not in a box, it's not in whatever. It is contained in the actual gift set box. So this is authentic, but it doesn't have a box of its own, just like how the rest of them will come. However, the size for this, guys, is also 7.5 ml. I do have 2 Guerlains here, and okay, so from Guerlain, expect 7.5 ml as well as 5 ml, because this is another Guerlain that I have here, right? There it is, right? This is the authentic miniature from Guerlain. I love miniatures because I often get I often get overwhelmed when I see a lot of, especially bottles around me. This is why it's been very hard for me to organize my perfume collection, because I just don't, I feel though doing, you know, the miniature route can be expensive, but it kind of is going to leave me with a library that is just decent to look at. This is just my personal preference. I have nothing against anybody who's got to have, you know, like full bottles everywhere. I don't have a problem with that, but I'm just saying personally, I like it like this way. After I finish my YSL, I'm not going to touch this. This is going to be in memory of the YSL that I used. That is if I discontinue using YSL. Okay, so this was also a gift set, and the miniature for YSL, I cannot see what the size is, but it's pretty small, guys. This could very well be 7.5 mls, otherwise maybe even 5. Between 5 and 7.5 mls. This I got off YSL directly as a gift set. Okay, and then we have discovery sets like these. This you can get directly from the company, from Nishani, but I got mine from Skins Cosmetics. This is going to give you an experience of 24, if I'm not mistaken, or 22 Nishani perfumes, right? And let's just take them out, right? This is how the authentic thing looks, right? But I'm gonna cut, you know, the counterfeit market some slack there when it comes to this. I am yet to see them counterfeiting the really small vials, but it is possible when companies like Nishani are presenting them like this, because then it's real money. So this is why I just had to conscientize you that yes, you can get huge discovery sets like this. Let me just clue you up on the size of the actual little miniatures. The actual miniatures are Hasivat. Let's see, how big are you, Hasivat? The actual size is 2 ml. It's 2 ml, right, of these ones that come, remember I said in this. But why I'm showing you this, in as much as I haven't seen any shady counterfeit miniatures in going as far as doing the vials, is with this type of presentation it's easy to get an inauthentic thing, because then this becomes expensive just by virtue of the size of it. So just be careful. These you can get directly from Nishani, but I purchased mine, of course, from Skins Cosmetics. Then there is Penhaligon's. Penhaligon's is going to have little vials. I'm going to show you the vials in a bit, because at the moment there's something on top of the vials. They're going to have vials, or they're going to have this, okay, where you have the actual experience of the little bottles there. You can get these directly from Penhaligon's. I think they go for about maybe 40 pounds. I don't know, something like that. These are 5 mls, and there's 5 of them packaged in a Penhaligon box, right? With that Boots thing that I was explaining, Boots, the store in the UK, I also got my Jean Paul Gaultier miniature, right? And this is a 6 ml, right? 6 ml. So these miniatures don't come come in a huge generous size. After this, you're going to go straight to maybe 10 mls and then 30 ml. So this is the little miniature for your Jean Paul Gaultier label. And then let me show you these ones quickly. These are from Louis Vuitton, right? These are the testers from Louis Vuitton. These will come just like the Hermes in the box, the orange box and stuff. However, why I have them like this is with a purchase of a single perfume from Louis Vuitton, they usually give you 2 to go and test at home, so that if you love what you see, then you're going to come back. So this is going to be the testers for Louis Vuitton. But having said that, Louis Vuitton do have their own little discovery sets in little bottles, and if I'm not mistaken, those little bottles are 10 ml. Yet I have seen those little bottles coming in 20 mls and 30 mls. I don't think that is authentic from Louis Vuitton, guys. So it's either you get these little testers after a purchase of a fragrance, or you get the actual tester just like in Dior, or you actually buy the tester set, but it's not at 30 ml times 10 in a little box or something like that, or times 6 in a little box. Then we have, of course, these. Okay, these are the other ones that have been hit so much by Counterfeit, and the Counterfeit ones I think are 30 mls or something like that. They will come looking like this, but guys, let me tell you, these ones are 7 ml times 4. I bought these ones directly from Boots, right? So if you see anything like this, looking larger than it should, but purporting to be a miniature, cross-check online with the actual manufacturer whether they have created something like that so that you save your coins. MFK has got miniatures like this. Okay, they may not look cute, but they are authentic from MFK. Okay, this is the MFK little miniature there. Let me take it out for you. This one is Aqua Media. This is how it looks. It actually reminds me of a little nail polish bottle. This is how the MFK little miniatures look, right? And you can get these ones off Skins Cosmetics, or you can get them directly from MFK. And if I'm not mistaken, MFK has got also vials, right? He has also vials, because those are the other ones that I've been looking at purchasing, and I'm not sure what the size of the vials are, but this particular little miniature is a 5 ml. Okay, now moving on to sets like these. Remember I said these may not be much, but because of the branding, okay, this is Maison Crivelli. It's easy to come across this in an inauthentic whatever thing, because these are Maison Crivellis, and if you know Maison Crivellis, they're expensive. The real thing is going to be 10 by 1.5 mls from Maison Crivelli. However, the same company, Maison Crivelli, has got 5 mls as well, okay, which I got from Skins Cosmetics, and the 5 mls get closer to the presentation of the actual bottle in terms of color, okay, in terms of color, in terms of how they look. So this is it, and this is 5 mls from Maison Crivelli. However, the 1.5 mls are a discovery set. This is their new launch and stuff like that. So you can get either this, okay, or you can get in these sizes. This I got off Skins Cosmetics in those boxes that I was talking about, that they do present like a goodie box or something like that. Valentino, this is what to expect if you are to get a little miniature from Valentino. It's going to be 6 mls. It's going to come exactly looking like Valentino, and it might actually on the screen look bigger than it is, but it actually is ridiculously small. But this is the real thing, okay? Dior also has, right, and the regular line from Dior, right, they have these. You're going to get even your Jadot in something like this. This is going to be a rollerball, and this is a 20 ml. I bought this one directly from Dior. Here is another discovery set. This one is from Jo Malone, but these are vials. Let me just open them so that you see. These are little vials, okay, ridiculously looking vials, but they are authentic. These are from Jo Malone, where they release a calendar, and this is how they turn up. I just tagged other Jo Malone samples in there because I did get a Jo Malone, standalone sample after I bought the English Pear and Freesia. Now with the same Jo Malone, you are going to find miniatures that look like the bottles of the Jo Malone, kind of like the nail polish bottles, but somehow looking like the bottles of the Jo Malone. Please take note that the Jo Malone miniatures are, you know, come in 9 mLs. But when it comes to that, I did go to a certain store and they actually had them in the 9 mLs, but they were not authentic. So that's going to be entirely up to your discretion. But when it comes to Jo Malone, it's easier to just go on the Jo Malone website directly and buy there. They have those, guys. There's no need to, you know, collect the wrong thing. I have a Diptyque Discovery set box here, but I have since removed my Diptyques. Okay, let me just show you how the box looks like. Looks like that. You're going to see just like how it gives you that unboxing experience. It looks like this. I removed them because they are vials, but let me show you the vials. The vials I put in here, right? These are the Diptyque vials. Maybe let me take out one just so that you guys can be on the same page with me. Okay, 1 or 2 of the Diptyques. Okay, so these are the Diptyque vials, right? These are the Diptyque vials, guys. They come in a box like this. Okay, you can get them directly from Diptyque. They come in the size 7.5 mLs. But let me clue you up. Diptyque has been busy. Diptyque has been very busy because the same company has presented us with these style of miniatures as well. Okay, these are like vial form. This is a 2 ml, right? Why I say Diptyque is very busy, let me show you again. The same Diptyque has given us these two on the side there. Those are Diptyques as well, and those are 5 mLs. Let me just take them out for you so that you can see. These are Diptyques and they are 5 mLs. So it's the same company that does these ones, same company that does this, same company that does the 7.5 longish vial. But the one common denominator here, guys, in as much as we have 5 mLs, 7.5 and 2 mLs, is there is nothing ridiculously big here. So you are not going to get a miniature of a Diptyque coming, say, in 20 mLs, at least to my knowledge. When I was talking about the Penhaligons, I did say that with the Penhaligons, they do make vials as well. Let me just show you how the vials of the Penhaligons look. I'm just trying to make sure that there's no mess here. The vials of the Penhaligons, right, of this Penhaligons thing, right, can come like this in 4 ml little vials, right, like that. This is not the Penhaligons. This is my Carolina Herrera's what you call it, blonde jasmine, and this is a Zara. But I just wanted to show you that you can get the Penhaligons in these style of vials, and they would be authentic, and you can buy them directly from Penhaligons. The last time I checked, I think that set of vials was going for about 25 pounds or something like that. Christian Louboutin, I've been hunting for the boxes. I can't find them, but if you follow this channel, you probably have seen when I actually unboxed these. They come in a beautiful magnetic presentation of a box sitting there just like the Dior, in a luxurious packaging and stuff like that. I'm not sure whether the new ones, the Louis Crown, the Louis whatever, come packaged in the same way, because these are the only Christian Louboutins that I have. And these are 6 mLs. Okay, these are 6 mLs. I've got about 4 of them. Then you've got her, right? What's her name? Ariana Grande. She's got miniatures like this that come exactly in the little bottles that look like what she has presented to us. And she also has the same option, but in vial form. Couldn't find the box for the vials, but if you follow this channel, you would have seen me unboxing the vials. To wrap this video up is going to be things like this. All right, yes, this is an authentic candle from MFK. I got this one off the Skins Cosmetics box. This is my 724 candle. So yes, you can get even candles in miniature size. As for the last one, I'm going to show you the Kilians, right? So Kilian hasn't given us a miniature that comes in a little look-alike bottle like the Kilian. You're gonna find the Kilian miniatures in this. Either you're gonna find them in a set, or you're gonna find them in a singular slide out like that. You open it like this, and then you get to the fragrance like that. And let me just show you a close-up. That is the close-up of the little Kurkdjian miniatures. When it comes to this particular collection, I think it's a liqueur, because Kurkdjian has another regular line, right? So that's it, guys. I thought to share with you before I show you my entire collection what to expect when it comes to miniatures, because yes, it does look like an easier way of collecting, but you have to make sure that you are collecting the authentic thing, otherwise it makes no sense. As for myself, I go the miniature route because one, as I said, I just want my library to have miniatures in the end, and secondly, I do not have a budget to go full size for everything. So I find that buying these discovery sets helps me. Sometimes it's an expensive route, but at least I get to pick, like from the Nishanis, I was able to zoom down to just 4 that if money permitting, I would actually absolutely go and buy, full size. C Chronicles is my name. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's meet in the comment section where we're going to discuss more about fragrances. Let me know your thoughts on miniature fragrances. Do you like them? I like them a lot, right? And remember, you can get them directly from the stores, online, say for instance chanel.uk, that sort of thing. Remember to turn on post notifications, guys. That way you get to be notified anytime I upload a video. Like and share this video. Stay safe, stay blessed. Love you as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.